The state has released the new COVID-19 map today. The state has no counties in the orange. That's good news. We have 2 counties in the Wabash Valley that have moved in the yellow. They are Park and Clay. All of the others are blue. Blue is the least severe ranking, followed by yellow, orange, and red.
The colors are based on 7-day positivity rates and weekly case numbers. These metrics help the state track possible areas of concern. As cases go down, communities are beginning to open back up, and this means loosening restrictions. One
Wabash Valley Jail is getting closer to normal as its COVID-19 caseload continues to be low. News 10 Bureau Chief Gary Bryan explains what restrictions are being lifted and what could stay.
Since the pandemic began, the Knox County Sheriff's Office has had one goal in mind: keep COVID-19 out of the jail. For the moment, those efforts appear to have worked. Having a large population in close quarters during a pandemic isn't ideal. That's the struggle jails across the Wabash Valley have been trying to handle. In Knox County, numbers are looking good.
We had a few corrections officers here that got it. We had a few deputies that got the virus, but we didn't have any inmates to get the virus. So we consider ourselves fortunate on that.
Loosening restrictions has been able to happen with help from inmates. Over 130 inmates volunteered to get vaccinated.
When almost 3/4 of the population in the jail has the vaccine, yes, that takes some stress off.
The Knox County Jail is now lifting many restrictions. Correction officers are no longer required to wear masks in the jail pod. Outside organizations like Life After Meth and other ministries are now being allowed back in.
We still quarantine. We try to keep them 3 to 5 days in quarantine to keep an eye on them before we move them back to population, where before we were going up to 10 days.
That quarantine could become a permanent fixture to help fight COVID-19 and other sicknesses. But that all depends on space as the jail looks to expand.
I like to keep it. If we have the space when someone new comes in, we'll keep the quarantine for a couple, 3 days to keep an eye on them. And again,
all in hopes of continuing to keep a healthy environment at the Knox County Jail. In Knox County, Gary Bryan, News 10.